These would be hell. Shit. You gotta get that caliper pass. The Softails be the biggest problem. They give you absolutely no space. There we go. Right there. Okay, so pull that out just a little bit. Okay, now you can slide it back through. Yep. Okay. Break time again. Okay, now slide it through there again. Oh, there we go. Ooh, break time again. Only time you get to take 15 breaks. I'm Charles, the only person I know who had a plug in his tire forever on the bike. I said, man, you couldn't pay me to put a plug in mine.
So how do you know how far back to run that?
So normally from the belt tension itself. You kind of want like a 1-inch deflection on it, but because you want it to be able to give a little, but you don't want it loose. But it's not like it's like a tension 1 inch where I'm able to push it up with a decent amount and get a deflection off of it. Not just a real loose 1 inch. Yep, so like if I push this here, like me pushing it right now and just say how loose that is, that ain't good. You know what I'm saying? But once I get it down, get the weight on it, then I make the full adjustment on it. But I want it where when I push it, I can forcefully get a good 1 inch on there. Yeah. But it's like a little special tool that's made, that's spring loaded, and you push it and it tells you you got the correct amount of deflection on it. But after so long of doing them, you end up learning from your thumb pressure, almost like when you torque something with your hand, and you just know how far to torque it. So like feel that right there. Now push it up hard.
Push it up.
No, so you're gonna pretty much push the belt.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna make sure, I'm trying to see it on camera.
Oh, okay. See how hard it is?
That's really tight.
So you say you're not really getting a good deflection on that. Okay. So a belt like that, that's that tight, you'll end up probably breaking the belt.
Okay.
So once he gives, you gotta always think about when this wheel goes and hits a pothole or the shocks give all the way in, this wheel goes up like that. So then that belt needs room. So this one here, I would loosen up more. But what I normally do is count the threads over here. So if I got 4 threads over here exposed, I'll have 4 threads on that side exposed.
Okay.
Now feel that now. No, feel that, yeah, the bottom normally. Now you see how that's probably about 1 inch of deflection on there.
About 1 inch worth of movement.
Yep.
Yeah, just about.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So now if I look under here, I'll look and make sure that belt ain't tracking over on an angle. If I look straight down up under the bottom side, you can see how close it is to that housing there on your right side.
Yep.
So then as I spin it, now that's going in reverse. It's gonna move over a little bit as it goes forward, but then you'll see that the belt is still tracking straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.